Roughly 17 million people died in the First World War. It started with one teenager and one pistol. Most people think he was a master assassin who changed the world on purpose. He wasn't. He was a 19-year-old who had already failed that morning, who had given up, standing around eating nothing in particular. The deadliest war in history up to that point happened because a car took a wrong turn. June 28, 1914, Sarajevo. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, rolls through town in an open car. Waiting for him are 6 young men who want him dead. But here's the thing, nobody tells you. These 6 were not professionals. They were nervous, untrained students, barely armed with bombs and cyanide. What followed was less a military operation and more a comedy of errors. The motorcade drives down the main avenue. The assassins are spread along it. The first man freezes. He does nothing. The car passes. The second man actually throws his bomb. And it bounces off the back of the Archduke's car. It rolls into the street and explodes under the next car instead. It wounds around 16 people but misses its target completely. The bomber has a plan. He swallows his cyanide pill and jumps into the river to die. Except the cyanide is old. It only makes him vomit. And the river? It's the middle of a hot summer. The water is 13 centimeters deep. So he sits in a puddle, throwing up while the crowd drags him out. The Archduke speeds off, completely unharmed. The plot has failed. The other assassins scatter, including a teenager named Gavrilo Princip. He's devastated. The one chance is gone. So he wanders off and stops near a small shop by a bridge. Game over. He has no idea the Archduke is about to be delivered to him. Because Franz Ferdinand makes a noble decision. He wants to visit the people wounded by the bomb in the hospital. That means changing the route. Drive straight, don't turn into the old city. But nobody tells the drivers. So the lead car turns right, off the avenue, exactly as originally planned. An officer shouts, "Wrong way, we're supposed to go straight." The driver hits the brakes and tries to reverse, but this car has no reverse gear. So it stalls, right in the street, right in front of the small shop by the bridge. The exact shop where Gavrilo Princip happens to be standing. The teenager looks up. The heir to an empire is sitting 2 meters away, motionless. He doesn't aim carefully. He steps forward and fires twice. The first shot kills the Archduke's wife, Sophie. The second hits Franz Ferdinand in the neck. Both are dead within minutes. A teenager who had failed and given up had just lit the fuse of the 20th century. And here's the part that should give you chills. He had no idea what he'd unleashed. One murder did not start the war. Not really. Europe was already a stack of dynamite. Tangled alliances bound every nation together. The assassination was just the match. Austria blamed Serbia. Russia backed Serbia. Germany backed Austria. One by one the dominoes fell until the whole continent was at war within 5 weeks. It wasn't one teenager. It was a world holding a loaded gun, waiting for an excuse. I'm Boxley. Follow along and let's go time traveling again.